All right, what's up, guys? It's Ethan here at the Chisinau railway station here in the capital city of Moldova, Chisinau. I have been here for the last 4 days exploring this awesome country, including going to Transnistria and taking a bus here from Ukraine, from Kyiv, Ukraine, which was quite the experience that you also saw in a full-length video. But now it's time for my next travel experience, which is right behind me. This is the famous Soviet train, which is like an original Moldovan Soviet train, starting here in Chisinau and going all the way to Bucharest, Romania. It's a 13-hour overnight train. They have to switch the track or the wheels on the train because the track gauges change between Moldova and Romania. So it's going to be exciting. We're crossing a border, of course, and yeah, I'm going to take you guys along with me and show you what it's like to ride on Europe's only true Soviet train still in existence. So let's go see if we can get on this train. Oh my God, guys, look at this freaking train. This is incredible. I mean, this hasn't changed at all since the Soviet Union, since the USSR. Look at this. I've got this whole little room to myself. I guess we'll have to wait and see if those outlets actually work. Look at this. This is freaking nuts. How many times do you think those have been painted over? That is crazy. All right, gotta check out this bathroom. That's about what I was expecting. It's actually not like, well, never mind. It's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I didn't see inside of the toilet. Once I saw inside, I was like, that's not so great. But yeah, here we are. And by the way, don't say anything about how red my face is. I know that I'm sunburnt. Thank you. Got very sunburnt the last couple of days. I bought sunscreen now, so should hopefully be able to recover from that. But yeah, oh my God, this train is freaking nuts. I think I'm gonna enjoy this. This is crazy. This is gonna be a 13-hour overnight train too. Wow. I'm gonna show you guys some other stuff later on once the train gets moving, but this was just kind of the initial tour of the train car I'm in. Well, we're officially leaving Chisinau. Had a great time here. Such a hidden gem of a city. And we're on our way to Bucharest. We'll be there tomorrow morning. The guy just came in and told me that between 8 and 10:30 is when we'll be at the border. And because they have to lift the train cars up and change the wheels to switch it to the right track gauge, you're not allowed to use the bathroom during that time. So I guess get it out of the way now. But to be honest with you, I'm kind of hoping that I don't have to take a dump tonight, because that bathroom was not the greatest. And of course, there's no AC on this train, and it's about 85 degrees today, so it's a little toasty in here. Hopefully it cools down overnight, but at least the window's open and the train's starting to move, so I'm getting a little bit of air in here. And also, it doesn't appear that the outlets are working right now. I don't know if that's going to change later, but for now they do not seem to be working. So if you're riding this train, I would maybe recommend bringing a power bank, but I'll get back to you on that. I'm gonna go explore more of the train, like the restaurant car and some other stuff in a little bit, but for now, I'm just gonna sit and enjoy the ride. Well, the guy just came in and like kind of made up the bed, so I'll show you that. This is the like little cover, and of course I got the pillow already. There's more pillows up there though. There's like at least 2 more. He just put a little blanket over this one since I'm not going to be sleeping in there anyway. And then he dropped off these sheets, which appear to be clean-ish. And yeah, that's the setup. Alright guys, well, we've been traveling for like, I don't know, couple of hours, or more than that I guess. It's like 8 o'clock now, so I guess we've been traveling for like 3 hours now. Looks like there's another train passing us. Much more modern train than the one we're on. That's funny. So we're still in Moldova, but we're really close to the border with Romania right now, so be interesting to see how that whole process goes. But I'll give you guys a view. That's what she's looking like. I gotta say, the Moldovan countryside is like surprisingly beautiful. It really is. This country has like really shocked me in so many ways, how actually like surprisingly awesome everything is here. But yeah, we'll see what happens when we get to the border. Honestly, from the sound of it, we're probably going to be there for at least a couple of hours, so should be interesting. I'm going to show you guys my little sleeping situation here too. This is, so they made the bed up, or I made the bed up, but you know, they put the, showed you guys earlier, they put this little like topper down so you're not just sleeping right on like that little bench. It's not bad. It's really not bad. I actually kind of dozed off for like like a 45 minutes, an hour. So it's really not bad in here at all. And by the way, like I said, I can clearly see my sunburn up here. Don't comment on it. Just, you know, it is what it is, okay? But yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I think in a little bit I do want to go check out that restaurant car. I hope, I don't know how late it's going to be open, but I hope that, you know, something's interesting in there. I was wondering if those lights worked. And they do. We're rolling up to the border right now, so I guess the lights work when the Moldovan and Romanian border guards have to get on the train, but not when we're just sitting here. In that case, they turn them off. But the guy just came through and warned me that we're getting really close and to take out my passport, so we'll see. This should be a really interesting little experience here with them lifting the train cars up to change the wheels and stuff, and going through passport control. So see what happens. All right, guys. The train stopped, so it's nice and toasty in here again. When the train's not moving and you're not getting the breeze from the window, it's not the most comfortable. But we're at the border right now. I just gave my passport to the border guard, and I guess we'll see how long this whole process takes. So update, we're moving, and I don't have my passport back yet, so that's not great. I don't know what's going on with that. We just left that station. What the hell is going on? Alright guys, so check this out. This is where they change the wheels and the axles over. Look at that. That is so freaking cool. I'm not even a train nerd, and this is making me nerd out. Crazy. So, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the track gauge is wider here in Moldova because it's a former Soviet republic. So it's wider here than it is in like the rest of Europe. So going from Moldova to Romania, they have to change out the wheels, and they're literally gonna lift the train up. I can even see right now, that's the crane where they lift the train cars up. I'm gonna see if maybe I can actually get a look at it while they're doing it. But I think I might be, like, I don't know, if we're going under this crane right now, it might be this train car that's about to do it first. I don't know. Wait, maybe that wasn't the crane. I think there's a crane up here actually that looks even bigger. Yeah, this is crazy.
Nu, dar e foarte bine, știi cine a dus.
Da, da.
Dar ce parcă e la ușor, mă uit, de aici până aici și tot așa. Dar nu de cum să dau la vama României?
Nu, Moldova. Trecem, aici ne ține până la 21:35.
Da.
Aici ne ține cu 20 de minute, trebuie trage în față, până de pașaport. Și ne pornim mergem 5 minute și deja e la celălalt. Și acum se vor.
Man, this is crazy. You can see it's starting to lift this train car up. Looks like a hydraulic lift or something. It's hard to tell in the video because they're doing it so slow, but we're being lifted up off the tracks right now, which is just nuts, man. There's the train station right there. Wow, what a crazy experience. They got that one lifted all the way up, and they got it completely taken apart under there.
The previous time I did this at the Polish border, it was in a hall. Imagine doing this if it was pissing down with rain for the employees.
Well, I saw one video where it was like
our wheels.
Our wheels, yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Man, that's crazy. Oh, you can see them jacking it up, kind of. Wow, that's that's crazy. What a freaking experience this is. If you're coming the other way, by the way, from Bucharest, this happens at like 4 a.m. Alright guys, we are on the move again. It is getting pretty late. I think it's like 10 o'clock now. But we finally got all the wheels and everything switched over. So we're on the right gauge now for the Romanian tracks, and we're about to cross over into Romania here in a few minutes. And once we do, obviously we're gonna have to go through passport control there as well. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, they do the whole border control passport thing while they're changing out the wheels, so at least they make it semi-efficient in that way. But it's definitely quite an experience to be on a train car as they lift it up and change the wheels out right under you and then drop you back down on the tracks. It's quite an experience. All right, we're crossing the river now. I know it's hard to see because it's dark, but we are now officially in, well, I guess it's not official till we get through passport control, but we are now in Romania. And now it's time to see how that Romanian passport control goes. Alright guys, got the Romanian stamp in the passport and we are off. So through both border controls, it took about 3 hours to do the changing the wheels and get out of Moldova and into Romania. Like I said, total about 3 hours, but we're here, and yeah, now we just lay back and enjoy the ride. But of course, I do want to go check out that restaurant car, and hopefully it's still open for like another hour. We'll see. I like how they even have to have a grilled carpet in here.
Yeah. Right.
Crazy. That's amazing. They're holding this open with an empty beer bottle. This is the restaurant car. Let's see what they got.
I also see the signs for theoretically that there's onboard Wi-Fi, but I didn't get anything to work.
I didn't get it. Yeah, I didn't see it either. Wow. Saw some people eating some actually kind of good looking food.
Yeah. It was actually preparing that there, right? Like,
You going in there? guys, I'm back in my cabin. This is really quite the freaking experience so far. I was hanging out with that British guy who was a great guy to hang out with, and went over there to the railway, to the restaurant car, and had a beer, and really cool stuff. This is what an experience this is, being on this train. We're at our first stop since the border in Romania. I believe it's pronounced Iași. I think it's I-A-S-I, but I think it's pronounced Iași. So, yeah, we're moving along. I think we're going to be a little bit delayed getting to Bucharest, but I honestly don't care because I got nowhere to be until the afternoon. So it'll be kind of nice, honestly, just getting to sleep in a little bit. Check out how you flush this toilet. Crazy. It's a foot pedal. Alright guys, well, it's about time for me to go to sleep. I'm going to see how much sleep I can get on this train. It is a little bouncy, a little rocky, but hopefully I can get some sleep. It's almost 1 in the morning, so I only got like maybe 6 hours until we're in Bucharest. So let's see if I can get a decent night's sleep on this train, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning guys, I guess. I just woke up and it's like 6 in the morning. I slept okay, I guess, but definitely not as good as I would have wanted to. I just looked at the map. We're pretty close to Bucharest. Probably be there in like 30 to 45 minutes. And yeah, it was okay, except that I had to close my window because there was this nasty smell that kept coming in. It smelled like sewage, and I think it was from the toilet, from the bathroom tank, like the tank that holds all the, waste. I think that smell kept like coming in from the outside of the train, so I had to close the window, which meant that I didn't really get to have any airflow in here at night. But it is pretty cool right now, so it ended up not being too bad. But man, what a crazy night. I definitely woke up a lot of times. It was very interrupted sleep, I'll say that. Alright guys, well, I'm all dressed and ready to go. We should be there in like 15 to 20 minutes. We're getting very close to Bucharest right now. So, unfortunately for me, obviously it's pretty early in the morning, and I can't check into my hotel today until I think 2 o'clock is the earliest I can check in. So I'm kind of stuck just wandering around the city with my backpack until I can check into the hotel. But I guess I'll figure out something to do for the day that hopefully doesn't involve walking too much. Alright, well here we are in Bucharest, Romania, after nearly 14 hours on that train, which honestly went by pretty quick. There it is. Quite possibly the last time I'll see a Moldovan rail car in my life. Hopefully not, because I would love to go back to Moldova. It was an amazing country. But yeah, it is a little after 7 a.m. right now. It's cool for now, but it is about to be very hot today. It's supposed to go up to 98 degrees, and then tomorrow it's going to be even hotter. It's going up to like 104. So the next couple of days here in Bucharest are going to get pretty rough. There's the old engine right there, locomotive. Looks like they switched out our diesel one with an electrified one at some point. That's interesting. Very old though. All right, made it.